Gamecocks offense will take the first swing of the game. They're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David, and I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, the defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to get him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Auburn's offense will have its first possession of the game. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hot mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team
Breaks into the open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the top. The give to the back. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. He breaks a tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side, and then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense. It makes you really be honest.
Into the end zone. Give him 6. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So here comes the Auburn offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow at 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to throw. It's Casey. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away.
giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. There he goes. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Let's it fly. And he's on his way. He'll go up. They bring the punter onto the field now. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Boom. Finds us back in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a first and 10. Handoff from the gun. Got room at the 35. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Back to throw, it's Casey. He makes the grab. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving on the year for him.
Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. With the catch, it's Nicholson. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Auburn going to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
How many first downs is that alone, you know, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Auburn. No midseason. defense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Dropping back, it's Casey. Got his man. And make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Nicholson. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He might want another play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Extending the play. Creates a little space. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just barely enough to tuck it into that right corner. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Coming out with it, it's Nicholson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down.
And on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that throw.
Looking downfield, it's Casey. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 25.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that 1st half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback...
And they take it in for 6 more points. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Got enough for the 1st. They finally whistle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, the ground game. Turning it on. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Casey. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. Found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Making side adjustments here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snagged in the middle, it's Nicholson. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll try the left side. Got the first down and more. Still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Powers through the defender. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Peace. Unloads to the wideout. And picked it off. And this defense, a much needed. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. Got him downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now adjusting. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. still trying to execute their offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete on third down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed the